Maluha. The culprit floated as if it were a vacation day. There was harmony among the cool ocean breeze and the sun's rays glistening on the quiet waters. But he couldn't stay in one place. He had to kill it. The big chunk of earth collided with the bigger one. Massive earthquakes ran insanely around the two chunks of land. The fierce collision had squeezed wide meadows into high mountains, the infamous trekking grounds of the Himalayas. Yes, you guessed right. India had floated over the ocean, collided with Asia, and marked its territory on Earth. The high snowy mountains melted, forming the Indus that gushed its way to the Arabian Sea. This was the magnet that pulled life towards this region. 9,000 years ago, man had settled here, working with his stone tools. Hunting was like an everyday job at that time. A millennia and a half later, man had learned how to breed cattle. He had even accomplished the skill of making jewelry with stones. 3,000 years passed. Settlements became cities, and man had accomplished high understanding of the bullock cart. On one of these ancient wheeled vehicles, a trader from Mehergarh traveled his way to the most developed city of the time, Mohenjo-daro. He was greeted by a bricked city, baked to its height by the sun. He passed by the house of the priest king, a chubby, robed man with a stone tied to his forehead. He made his way to the great bath. The large space was filled with the soothing fragrance of the Indus's fresh water. People were enjoying the cool water under the hot sun. There, he handed a seal to an errand boy, who ran to a trader. The seal was marked with a one-horned animal and some signs sunken in the square piece of terracotta. The trader received the seal while she sculpted the dancing girl. She made a miniature figure, wearing an elaborate necklace and tons of bangles all over her left arm. At night, the trader attended a procession going on under a pipal tree. 7 figures with one-horned headdresses walked around the tree, and a woman sat under it, wearing a 3-horned headdress, and a lot of bangles all over her arms. In the morning, the trader took her goods on boats. She traveled along the Indus into Ravi and reached the city by the river, the grid-planned city of Harappa. This is another big city of its time. She stored her goods in a granary, where other people are busy as well. Goods are flowing around the structure on carts and shoulders. We don't yet know what they call themselves, but we know this civilization as the Indus Valley. It was the first one to mark this land as the dweller of a civilized people. They flourished for centuries, but nature had its own plans. Rivers changed courses, cities flooded, and the people were forced to abandon them. Not all left the place, but the cultural center changed from Indus to Ganges. They kept this place alive, and their names have gone down in history, waiting to be found by the future. But history in this region went on.